I actually visited a shrine to Serat Bat Asher. Serat Bat Asher is the granddaughter of Jacob. This is a shrine to the granddaughter of Jacob, who supposedly waited with him for Joseph to emerge from exile at this area 45 minutes outside Isfahan. And next to that shrine, where Jews and Muslims make pilgrimage, was a 9th century Jewish cemetery. There's graves there from the 9th century, and it's still active. People are still burying their family members there. And Zionism seeks to do away with this. At the same time, think about the concept of Greater Israel. These are like deeply holy sites to Jews. In fact, in a city called Hamadan, 3 hours west of Tehran, is the tomb of Mordecai and Esther, who are the main figures in the Jewish Purim, tale of Purim. My Hebrew name is Mordecai. So these are like some of the holiest figures in Judaism, and their tomb is there. The settlement movement of Israel, they would love to possess that land. This is part of their drive for regime change in Iran, is they want to conquer that land and take it, at least by having some pro-Israel vassal government that lets them go there. And you can see that they're starting to go, like Chabad rabbis are starting to go to Syria now that they have some sellout government there that has no control over anything. They want to take Jordan. There are holy sites there. If you look at the Israeli flag, which is just one of the most cynical and dangerous flags ever drawn up, they take the symbol of the Jewish faith, which is like an arrow pointing downwards and an arrow pointing upwards, symbolizing kind of the harmony of the mental and physical, the spiritual. And then you have 2 lines, 2 blue lines. Those 2 blue lines are 2 rivers that could be the Nile River and the Euphrates, and everything between those rivers is Greater Israel. But that could even go further. It could even go further into Iran. So the flag is sort of a symbolic representation of Greater Israel. The 1913 Jewish National Fund Charter spelled out the land of Israel, where they aim to build a state, as anywhere between those 2 rivers. And Israel currently has no internationally recognized borders and will not agree to any peace proposal that forces them to state where their borders are. And I got some insight into that messianic colonialist thinking, realizing how many Jewish holy sites are in Iran.